I don't even know where to begin with this one, man. 2020, Jesus. And I thought 2016 was bad. I just found out that Steve Cash, the creator of the Talking Kitty Cat series, just found out that that he's left us. That he committed suicide, and this is a tough one for me. This is a tough one for me, man. Oh man, this is tough. Steve was a phenomenal content creator, and he was a phenomenal human being. I never met the man. I never knew him. I was just a fellow YouTuber and a loyal fan. And I loved his content. He was so dedicated into the pristine of his content that I cannot imagine how many hours it took, not just to edit, but to film Sylvester, Shelby, Random Kitty, you know, man. Gibson too. You know, whenever you hear something like this, it really just gets you too, especially as a survivor. But it, this one hits pretty hard. It's hard for me anyway, because I did love Steve so much. I loved his videos so much, and I loved the happiness that he gave me. And you know what the thing is, that Steve openly admitted that he had bipolar disorder and depression. And I think one of the main reasons why he did those videos the way he did is because he wanted people to laugh. A lot of us, this is what we want to do. We want to make a lot of people laugh so that they don't have to feel the same pain that we're going through secretly inside our heads. I followed Steve's videos ever since he started making them. You know, see the kind of trouble Sylvester was going to get up to, and see how Steve was going to manage to get out of it. And, Steve was not only a phenomenal content creator, but he was a phenomenal musician. I actually follow some of his music too. He was just a phenomenal musician, a phenomenal editor, a phenomenal human being. I figured something was wrong. I don't think he was the same after Gibson died. I don't think he was. Because if you notice, right after Gibson died, where he would constantly be pumping out videos, I think after Gibson died, if you notice, the videos started to get slower and slower and slower and slower, and they came less frequently. I don't think Steve really got over the death of Gibson and the way he died, which was, you know, I guess in his mind, it's preventable. And you know, you see him in the video, he's saying that it's his fault, which it wasn't. You know, he, I don't know what went on in his life. I don't know what kind of troubles he had. I don't know what kind of difficulties he went through, because God knows he did have a lot of them. Left behind a beautiful wife, and you know, he left all of us behind, man, and it hurts. It sucks, because you never want to see somebody that you like, somebody you care about, die anyway, but not like this. And like I said, I never knew the man, but he gave me so many smiles when I felt down on myself. And I sent him messages saying, keep up the good work, man, you're making people like us smile. You know, you could tell something was up with him when this actually makes me feel pretty guilty, because a lot of us felt this, said the same thing. You know, right after when Gigi came into the picture, very few videos were being made, and then everybody started saying the same thing. We think that Sylvester might be dead. And it wasn't Sylvester, it was Steve going through his own personal problems, and we were all thinking it was Sylvester, not him. Of course, why would we think that? And he apologized, saying that, you know, I'm going through a rough time, I'll get better, and, you know, the videos will come back, and now he's gone. Guys, if you're going through this kind of thing like we are on a daily basis, please reach out, get help, and people who love them, get help, help them. Otherwise, more cases like Steve are going to happen, and it breaks my heart every time, and then the friggin' survivor's guilt starts coming back on me. So, to Steve's wife and family, I can only say, Steve left us an amazing legacy of laughs and good times. I only wish that he could have been saved, but wherever he is now, I'm sure he's with Gibson. And to Steve's wife, know that your husband was a phenomenal human being that gave everybody on the internet so many laughs and so many good times. And my love and prayers go to you and your family. Once again, everybody, if you're feeling like the way Steve did, if you feel like you're going to take your own life or hurt yourself, please reach out. There's always hope. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Because suicide is always permanent, and your pain will end, but so much pain will be left on your family. And God, you don't want that to happen. So, rest in peace, Steve. And thank you for everything you've done.